Good morning from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today we're here because we managed to snag some reservations for Woody's Roundup BBQ. So we're gonna have lunch later. Right now it's a little bit after park opening, so we're probably gonna go grab some breakfast at Woody's Lunchbox first. So while I'm out here in the front, I think I might as well tell you guys a couple of fun facts about this park. And as you can see, when you walk in, Mickey's all the way at the top of that tower from Crossroads. And that little Mickey is the one that catches all of the lightning bolts that come down near this park. Also, when you enter, you'll see Sid's Tinseltown photos. So the story behind this home is that it used to belong to a man named Sid. Sid and his wife actually used to live somewhere up north where it was super cold and snowy. The wife got super tired of all the cold weather and decided, hey, I want to move somewhere warm. So they moved down to California. They got their own little home. And right around that time was around the time that Hollywood started becoming really big and popular. So there was a lot of filming going on, and after the filming was over, people would start throwing out different props. So with all the props that were being thrown out, Sid would take them and use them to decorate his home. So he acted as sort of a dumpster diver for some time, collecting a bunch of little trinkets, cute little things like this little flamingo, and just trying to make his home super homey. Paying homage to where they used to live, so they also have some cold themed things and just some like wacky little trinkets around everywhere. Cute little birds, and then they also have a deer here, man in a little snow cap. And so basically it started gaining a lot of popularity and people wanted to tear down the home so that they could use it for their props or use it for their sets. Eventually he just kept saying, no, 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 thank you. I'm gonna keep my home. I built this for my wife. And so he kept his home and he already had it super decorated and eventually became super popular. So a lot of people would come to see it. And now it is right here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. And this is just Sid and his wife's home. Now they have a lot of different decorations around here. So if you didn't know, now you know. So right down the main street of Disney's Hollywood Studios, this is supposed to be themed after the 50s. In the 50s, there was no sound in the music. So you'll notice that all the music that plays here is wordless. It's just some jazzy, fun music without any words in it. We are walking into Keystone Clothiers now. Cute little Loungefly with the service elevator for Tower of Terror. And if you open the doors, you'll see Stitch's about up there. Cute little Ewok drumming on the heads of stormtroopers, or at least on their helmets. I'm not sure if this merch is new or if I just hadn't seen it, but it's new to me and I'm really liking it. Look, the balloon is the Death Star. Isn't that so funny? We got a couple more backpacks here. Cute design on this, what looks like to be a Spirit jersey, but it's probably just a sweater. And then a cute little, I know they're not called fanny packs, crossbody bag. So now we just walked outside, so we're at the back of Keystone Clothiers. And if you look on the floor, you'll notice that it changes from black to what should look like red. I'm not sure if it comes from the camera. And that's because they're rolling out the red carpet for you. Because this is Hollywood Studios and you're the star of the show. And so that's also why they have this cameraman here pointed right at you when you're coming down and as they start rolling up the red carpet for you. So before going into Keystone Clothiers, which the entrance is right around here, if you come down this path, you'll see that there's a sign here that says office space for rent. And now this space right here is homage to Walt and Roy's apartment that they actually rented out for about $10 a month. Now this is a space that they ended up renting out because they wanted a place to come up with all the ideas and the planning for what would then become Walt Disney theme park. So that's pretty much what this is. And now they have their own little door here. Holly, Vermont Realty, Hollywood and Beverly Hills. Also, as you probably already know, the main icon currently for Disney's Hollywood Studios is the Chinese Theater. This Chinese Theater is a 9/10 replica of the Chinese Theater that sits in California. When Disney built this, they used the blueprints for the Chinese Theater from California in order to build it. And then afterwards, at some point in time, the one in California actually burnt down. So after the one in California burnt down, they tried to rebuild it, but they weren't able to find the blueprints. So then they took the blueprints from Disney to use that so that they could rebuild the one in California. So now, which one's the original one? Obviously, the Chinese theater in California did not have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's just an addition that happened after the fact. But if you look up in front, you'll see that there are a lot of different handprints right here. Now we're gonna look for a very specific one, and it's for Audrey Hepburn because there's a little story behind that one as well. May the force be with you, George Lucas.
The tower.
So right here near the front entrance of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, if you look down, you'll see here is Audrey Hepburn's handprints. Now the story behind that is that Disney World asked her to do her handprints here, and so she did. And then as she was doing her handprints, she started crying. And so when asked why she was crying, she said it was just really special to her because she's never been asked to do that before. And at that point in time, she was already a pretty big celebrity. Well, Hollywood caught wind of that, and so they asked her to do her prints for their Chinese theater. But at that point, Audrey Hepburn said, no thank you, my handprints are where they have to be. And she passed away a couple months later, so this is the only place where her handprints are right now. So now we are right next to the Walt Disney Presents behind the Chinese theater. And if you go down this way, there's Pixar Place, and if you go down that way, there's Toy Story Land. Pixar Place is used lightly because it's just like a small area where you can meet and greet some of the Pixar characters from time to time. But essentially what happened was, after Toy Story Land was first built, Disney started taking surveys and asking guests what they thought. And people thought it was great, but a lot of them wanted to have different snacks like Mickey pretzels or little churros and stuff like that, but they weren't able to get them in Toy Story Land because they're in Andy's backyard, and Andy's backyard does not have pretzels or churros like that. So what Disney did was essentially overnight, they ended up building this little building right here, the marketplace. And this is where you can come grab your snacks, you can grab popcorn, you can grab Jack Jack's cookie as well. So now you can grab different kinds of snacks, and it's right outside if you come right down the path from Toy Story Land. So there you go, free snacks, not free snacks, a nice place to come grab some snacks, and you can also enjoy Toy Story Land right after. So now we have just entered the Walt Disney Presents Theater. I don't think that I've ever filmed this for anybody. In fact, I think I've only come in here once a couple months ago with my family, but I wasn't filming because it was a family trip. But here you can see some different photographs of the man himself. And of course, Mickey and Walt with the castle. Tiki room. And the railroad. Here are some of the Disney characters with Walt, all posing for a family photo in front of the castle that I can only assume is the Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland. Walt Disney Productions. Family photo, yay or nay? For those of you who don't know, Marceline, Missouri is actually the town where Walt grew up. So a lot of Main Street was themed after his hometown in Marceline, Missouri. And here you can see what looks like a little, let's see actually what the plaque says. Walt Disney Imagineering Collection. So it doesn't give us much, but I imagine this is what his designs were for Main Street, USA. Now right over here, we will see Walt's second grade school desk. In July 1956, Walt Disney and his brother Roy paid a visit to their hometown of Marceline, Missouri. While visiting the school he attended as a child, Walt was shown a school desk, seen in this photograph, covered with the initials WD. I'm not sure if you can see it. The WD is right next to that little chalkboard thing right there. And here's a picture of him pointing to his initials in the desk. Bad noodle, Walt, you're not supposed to be destroying school property. If you were curious about the story behind Steamboat Willie, I think we have some good info right here. On a train from New York to Los Angeles, Walt dreamed up a new character to star in his next cartoon, a mouse named Mortimer. Walt's wife, Lillian, cautioned that Mortimer sounded a little pompous, and in a moment that would change film history, she suggested the name Mickey. And thus, Mickey Mouse was born. But at some point, I know they did use Mortimer, because if you watched the House of Mouse, Mortimer was always in there. And I'm sure he probably also appeared in different movies and cartoons that I just don't recall, but I know for sure he was in there. So here you'll see some of the early Mickey Mouse merchandise, circa 1930s, 1932 to 1935. And then here we have some more. We have some trains with Mickey and Minnie riding on them. And then here we have some early Disney character plushes. I'm not sure if you can see it much with the reflection in here, but these were also from around 1932. Here we have a reproduction of the original model of Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle. Isn't it beautiful?
Promise of things to come. Adventureland, the wonder world of nature's own realm. The Fantasyland, the happiest kingdom of them all.
Mouseketeers. And here we have Paradise Pier concept model. I've never been to Disneyland, but I know some things have changed, but I'm curious how much of it has actually stayed the same. Oh wow, what is this? Disneyland model. So they have the train station like Disney World. They have that little center area, and then they have Main Street USA, which, as we mentioned before, was themed after Marceline, Missouri. Walt's hometown. If you keep going down, you see the little hub right in front of the castle. So that's all the same as Disney World. And then behind it, you have Fantasyland, like in Disney World, because they have the carousel there, and it looks like they have some other themes, like story-themed things. Not sure what's going on over here. Okay, so this is Adventureland, but I'm not seeing Big Thunder. I'm guessing that's because it came well after. They do have some boats here. Oh, I'm guessing this must be Jungle Cruise right here. So now this boat right here, that looks like the one that they have over that goes around Tom Sawyer's Island. I think it's called the Liberty Bell, but no, that's not right. Don't quote me on that. And then up here they have Tomorrowland. So it looks like more or less it's a very similar layout to that of Disney World. What is this right here? All this land here. Main Street, we already did Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. Oh, okay, I guess one is Adventure. This is probably Adventureland, and then maybe this is Frontierland. Cool. And now here we have the Cinderella Castle model. And this one is the model for the one in Magic Kingdom, of course, because the one in Disneyland is for Sleeping Beauty. Very neat. Very mindful. Very cutesy. Very demure. Now this here becomes the Florida project. So you can see they have the Tree of Life for Animal Kingdom, they have Spaceship Earth for Epcot, and they have the Hollywood Tower Hotel for Disney's Hollywood Studios, the park we are currently in today. And now here we start to see some Disney Cruise Line stuff. And it's where imagination sets sail. You'll see pictures from their different cruise ships, the different activities that they have going on. And then right over here, they have a display for the Disney Wish, which is currently the newest ship available for people to cruise on. Next up will be the Disney Treasure, and hopefully we'll be able to ride that someday soon, and it'll be our first ever Disney cruise. Here's some of the details. Outside of the ship they have different Disney characters. This one has Rapunzel, so I guess this is a little statue figurine for that ship.
And you've got a play date with Destiny.
And without further ado, we are now entering Toy Story Land so we can grab our breakfast and then later celebrate with the lunch. And right here, Roundup BBQ is where we will be coming for lunch, but that is yet to come. It's a beautiful day in the land of toys. And here we are entering Woody's lunchbox. We did place a mobile order, so we're waiting for it to ring up. Now, if you know me, you know I love my brisket tater tots, or any tater tots in general, really. And then in addition to that, I always get the Pop-Tart or the Pop Treat. And this one is the pumpkin one. So we're gonna try that one out because Halloween has started officially in August here in Walt Disney World. And here's a little bit of a closer look at the pumpkin Pop-Tart. I keep calling it Pop-Tart, but you know it's called something else. I just keep forgetting because in my head it's a Pop-Tart. Here's a bit of a cross section. It tastes like fall. And now we are here at Galaxy's Edge. The Droid Depot has officially added the Pit Droid to their collection of droids you can now purchase. And if you click the little button, he does make a sound, but I think it's kind of hard to hear in this place. And in addition, if you see here, he does fold up. See? Very cool. So now we're here at Galaxy's Edge Marketplace, and if these little speeder things right here, you will notice, well, first of all, everything's in Arabic, which is like Star Wars alphabet. So now the letters that are right there are L, M, and A, and that stands for Lights, Motors, Action, paying tribute to this action show that used to be here before Star Wars Galaxy's Edge took over. So now we're here at the toy shop, and if you look up there, you'll see the toy maker, the one who makes these toys for everybody to purchase. So that toy maker that we just saw actually had met Chewbacca, and she gifted him a little Millennium Falcon replica toy. And if you see, we're right outside of the Millennium Falcon, and Chewie actually put the toy, oh, I can't zoom in much closer. Where is it? I can't see it from here. It's right in between, oops, that and that. So it's right there in the middle. If you didn't know, there's a cantina here in Batuu called Oga's Cantina. Obvi, it belongs to Miss Oga. Oga is somebody of a lot of wealth, and a lot of people owe her money here on Batuu. She was raised by the Hutts, and she did have a lover here. Ooh, scandalous. We are standing right outside of her cantina right there, and there is the bridge where she actually shot her lover. Her lover, I believe, is also a Wookiee, and there you can see the blaster damage from where she tried to shoot him. Now, her apartment's over here. Her apartment is right up here, and from time to time you may or may not be able to hear her screaming. So keep your ears open, you might be able to hear some drama going on. Another kind of fact that I have is that Rex, DJ Rex, currently plays at Oga's Cantina. He is the same droid that used to be working at Star Tours, giving different tours. And now, if you listen to him, he does appear to have a radio station, because if you enter the better right here, next to this communication tower, you can hear his music being played on the radio. Hi! Hi, friend! How are you doing today? It's very nice meeting you. You know, you look a little like one of the droids I have at my home. Oh, hi. Don't hurt yourself. Can I touch you? Yeah? All right. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Aren't you gonna keep playing with your friends? You have two other friends right over there you can be playing with. No, you want to hang out with me? We're gonna go on a couple of missions. Are you sure you're ready to come along? Here, let me help you. There you go. You're welcome. Careful, you might get stuck again. Hi. Showing him. I'll see you later, friend. I have to go. Goodbye. Hi, Mando. How you doing?
Just fine.
Where's the child?
safe.
Okay.
Some solo recon.
Are you sure he's doing okay without you?
Correct.
Okay. I feel like you should always be taking good care of him. He loves you.
That's right.
All right, well, it was nice meeting you. So none of that was planned. The droid meetup wasn't planned. The Mando wasn't planned. So it's always fun just walking around because we didn't really come here with any motives other than having lunch. So it's kind of fun just hanging out and seeing like all the magicalness happening right in front of your eyes and being a part of it. And I also have one more fun fact for you from Galaxy's Edge for now. I may have more in the future. And it's basically that since we're on Batuu, there are no hidden Mickeys here. So if you happen to find one, it was totally unintentional. Alright, I'll give you one more Batuu fun fact, just because we're here. So as you saw, we just got to meet Mando walking around, Din Djarin. And so if you've watched the show, The Mandalorian is actually one of the ships that was a prop in that show in season 2. And this is a ship that Dave Filoni was in. So here's an actual piece of movie or TV show history. Hey Rizzo, we'll check out your restaurant later.
You gonna come to the restaurant later?
We may or may not. I heard there's a party going on upstairs, right?
Always.
Yeah.
Anytime you guys want.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Bye, Rizzo.
Also.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, of course.
In the square.
Oh, there you go. No, thank you.
Okay, fun fact number ABC level number 3458786543221. We are here in Grand Avenue at the Muppets area, and as you can see, we are standing in front of Mama Melrose's Italian restaurant, which is right here in the alleyway from the Pizza Rizzo restaurant. Now, the story behind Mama Melrose's is that she actually was a wannabe actress. She kept going on a lot of auditions, and no matter what, she wouldn't get any of the parts. But along the way, she managed to make a lot of celebrity friends. And so she kept trying and trying to be an actress, and she just wasn't getting anywhere with it. Eventually, one of her celebrity friends was like, hey girl, you are not a good actress, but you know what? You are a great cook. So with that, Mama Melrose decided to open up her very own restaurant. And through word of mouth and through her popular celebrity friends, she managed to get a lot of people to come here and eat at her restaurant. And she was super happy because everyone actually really loved the food and she had found something that she was good at. So now, she may not have succeeded in her original dream of becoming a famous actress, but she did succeed in finding happiness and a new dream of being a cook. They did announce that there's going to be a brand new Monsters Inc. land coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios, and people have speculated that it might be replacing the Muppets area. So we don't know if that's true or not, but we're interested to see. And if it did replace this area, wouldn't it be interesting if they ended up having like a door in the queue or something that opened up and showed Muppets? Do you see that sign up there on top of Pizza Rizzo? It says the city's top rated pizza. We're just gonna look at that for a little bit. Oh, it's rat pizza. Ooh, did you see that? The lights change on some of the letters so that it says it's rat pizza. And in front of the Mickey shorts. Fun fact, called Mickey shorts because the actual seats are Mickey shorts and they play Mickey shorts, but I thought that one was kind of obvious. Anyway, down by my feet, I can see that it changes from red carpet to not red carpet. And so this actually stretches out from where we were, the Chinese theater. Like that whole section is all red carpet. And it actually goes in front of the Mickey Shorts, goes in front of the Mickey Shorts theater, and it also goes in front of the Frozen Sing-Along, which is another show, and the Indiana Jones show. You cannot see here, but you may be able to hear some of it. So this is where it is. So the red carpet spans in front of all of those shows. And why it stops there is because, as you can see, Star Tours is here, and that is a set, so you are going behind the scenes. And next to it also is the Backlot restaurant, which is also meant to be behind the scenes. So as you can see, the red carpet also stops right before you go behind the scenes. And everything after that's behind the scenes of the movie world. As discussed, we are in the Mickey Shorts theater, gonna watch a Mickey Shorts in front of some Mickey Short chairs as we are sitting in some Mickey Shorts. I will not film the show for you, but just know that you should come watch it. I am noticing right now that I did lie to you when I told you that the red carpet passes through the front of the shows, like the Frozen Sing-Along And I think even in front of Indiana Jones. The red carpet is still kind of in front of the Mickey Shorts Theater though. But look! If you see right here, we're in front of the Hyperion Theater, which is where they do the Frozen sing-along. And while the stairs are red, the floor is not. So could it be that once you enter the stairs, that's the red carpet? And then everything from over here on back is back to the red carpet. And as we make our way down Hollywood Boulevard, you can hear that the music now has words. And that's because we are moving up in history. So if you walk down towards the Hollywood Tower Hotel and then turn right, you will see the Theater of the Stars, where they have the Beauty and the Beast show throughout different times of the day. Now, it was actually where they debuted the Beauty and the Beast show right alongside the movie when it came out. So a lot of people didn't know what the Beauty and the Beast movie was about, which is why they had a show here to try and make it a little bit more popular. And so the show was super, super long. It was the first type of Broadway style show that they had. And because it became so popular, Disney decided to begin doing Disney on Broadway. And so that's what gave way to Disney on Broadway series. And also, Beauty and the Beast show is much shorter because it doesn't have to be that long. Beauty and the Beast is, and there are actual Disney Broadway shows that you can go and see. Another little detail about this end of the park is, as you can see, they have the Hollywood Tower Hotel right here, the Tower of Terror. And right down there we have the Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Children are unable to ride. And because of that, a lot of families were upset that they'd walk all the way down the street and not have anything to do with their children. So therefore, Disney decided, well, let's just put up a show for children. And that is how the Cars show ended up being placed right next to Rock and Roller Coaster. So while we are making our way towards Rock and Roller Coaster, you can also see signage here for the Racing Academy. And if you turn right and go past the queue for Rock and Roller Coaster, that is how you will find the Racing Academy. And there it is, the Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. If you look around, there are a couple of cars here for you to take photos with. It looks like Fairfax Fair is currently selling some Beauty and the Beast themed snacks. They have the Bell Cup of Enchantment and the Enchanted Rose. And that drink looks super delicious. It's cranberry and passion fruit orange guava juices topped with yellow shimmer and strawberry boba pearls. And this looks okay. It's dark chocolate mousse. I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, but it looks cute. That drink though is what really caught my eye. So we'll see if maybe we can come back some other time. So it is finally time for a reservation. So here we are at Woody's Roundup Rodeo BBQ. Here's a little bit at some of the details. You can see they have a sign right here. It says "Giddy up for barbecue," and we are so giddying up for it. Super cute detailing. And then right by the doors, it says "Howdy Partners."
So how about it, buckaroos? Let's give a nice big Andy's Yard salute to our Green Army Patrol, who keep us safe around these parts.
Woo!
On behalf of all of us here at Roundup BBQ, we thank you for your service.
So if you didn't know, this is a barbecue restaurant. So they do have 3 different kinds of barbecue sauces. They have spicy, classic, and sweet. They also have paper plates, well, quote unquote paper plates. So it looks like the ones that you would get if you were outdoors having a backyard party. And they're actually like not made out of paper, so they're actually sturdy plates. And here we have the menu. Here's a quick look. You can take a pause if you would like to and get a closer look. But everything on here is basically included with the exception of the grown-up drinks. And it is an all-you-can-eat family style, so they will bring the food out to you. And basically, like if you want refills, they will bring you that as well. It used to be that you could choose like from a variety of options, but now they just pretty much bring out everything. The one thing that you do have to request ahead of time if you would like some is the salmon, and that is also at no extra charge. One thing I did mention is these specialty refreshments will be extra. And like I said, these grown-up drinks will be extra. All the alcohol basically will be extra. Other than that, you can get any of these drinks here for what's included in the price. And all of the food also. And you get one dessert though. So the dessert is something that you have to pick ahead of time. I don't think they give you extras on those. Okay, so they brought out the two salads that they have. This is a cucumber tomato salad, and this is a watermelon and mint salad. It's pretty much just watermelon with mint, and I can't remember if it has anything else, but that's about it. And then this is the star of the show, is the cheddar biscuits with a strawberry salsa, and that is what we truly come here for, although the strawberry salad is not bad either. And we also ordered an extra strawberry, what was it called? A strawberry, like a spiced adult strawberry whiskey lemonade. I want to know your thoughts. So our food just got delivered. We got slaw, we got potato barrels, we got the glazed salmon. This bread was already here, as was this salad. We also got the macaroni and cheese topped with goldfish cracker crumblies. This is the baked beans. We got the side of the corn. And what else do we have there? We have sausage, we have barbecue ribs, we have chicken. I think it's like chicken wings. And what else, my love? Brisket?
Ribs.
Brisket and ribs. I believe that is everything. And here's a look at how much space we have on our table. Pretty much none at all. But it's okay because we will devour most of this. Alright, so I've loaded my plate with all of my favorite foods. I got some brisket, some sausage, some corn, some chicken, some barbecue rib, mac and cheese, looks really creamy, some potato barrels, and some salmon.
All right! Cowboy toys! I've always wanted to send one off into the sunset.
Sid Phillips, get back here and apologize to your sister.
Oh, man! Do I have to?
Well done, cowpokes.
Woo, good job, toys! We did it!
That's a lot of cattle to clear. Think you can make the jump?
Yes, in Canada!
Yes, in Canada!
Our waiter just pointed out that there's a hidden Mickey right up there. And there. 3. Here are the two little desserts that we ordered. I ordered the strawberry, no, lies. I ordered the lemon blueberry. I think it's supposed to be like a pie because they have some graham cracker crumblies on the bottom. And then this here is the chocolate dessert. Looks pretty good too.
Emperor Zurg's no match for the freest rangers in the galaxy and the Wild West.
I've got an order here for Mrs. Davis.
All right, Pizza Planet. Mom, dinner's here.
Well done, cowpokes.
Woo, good job, toys! We did it! Woo! That was close. That was close. I thought you were talking. I was like, oh.
That was Andy, and absolutely everybody in here just froze. Because we're toys.
Yeah, who turned off the lights?
Okay, so that was it for Hollywood Studios today. We came and we conquered that meal like pros. It was a lot of food and it was really, really hard to finish it all up. But we had a lot of fun in the process. And now it's time to make sure I do not get a tummy ache. But I will be back someday for sure because that food was still delicious. And I hope you enjoyed learning different facts about Disney's Hollywood Studios and that you enjoyed seeing the parties that go on inside of Woody's Roundup BBQ. So today was a wonderful day. I had a great visit here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'll definitely be back again, so stick around, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.